Hey, what's up guys? If you're watching this video, it's because you've been invited to the Human Optimization Training Master's Guide program. This is a one-week program that we'll put together into a beta test to put out to certain people who I have connected with throughout my journey in life, through business, through different forms of work, through manifest wellness, through family, friends, and so on. And so the goal between the Human Optimization Training Guide is to teach people how to take care of themselves and take care of their loved ones in the comfort of their own home, whether we're being quarantined or if we're just trying, if that's not even in our world no more, hopefully one day, and we're just trying to stay healthy, stay fit. And sometimes when we're sick, there's only so much we can do in the house, and we start to go into patterns and habits of behavior that we're comfortable with. And so the Human Optimization Training is a simple way or program to kind of break us out of that habitual pattern by creating a new pattern to go into and then evolve from within that one confined station. And so when you think of meditation, people believe that they got to stay in one spot and they need to go somewhere or do something but not do anything, and it's all confusing, right? And it's very hard for us to sit still. And so the goal is to guide us to a place where our body can feel as if it has done enough work to serve itself to where it can sit still, it can be clear, and then after that it can go out and be of service to the world based on our responsibilities. And so how do we get started with this? Well, there's a lot of different ways to optimize our mind, our body, our soul, our spirit. But there's a station based on different tools that I have come across that have helped me and also are scientifically proven to help people rebuild their immune system, pump the lymphatic system, build muscular endurance and strength with the fast twitch and slow twitch muscles by using these different tools and techniques. And so with my own practice and my own development, since the early ages of 20 years old, being an IFBB professional bodybuilder or competing in men's physique, building my body down to the surface level, and then going in deeper to build a foundational level through spiritual practices, through methods and philosophies, forms like yoga, reading about the Tao, and looking at different things that even religion has brought upon us, different truths that we can find in different literatures and structures. It all comes down to this. In order to manifest wellness in your life, or even manifest Meraki is a passion and love of what you do, you need to be able to go within and build a foundation within yourself, a dance or a flow that you can follow each day. Morning, afternoon, night, or even 4 times a day, 5 times a day, if you're really committed to your practice. And these moments in time allow us to build this electrical, physical, emotional energy, chemical energy, that can then bring us to a higher state of being, our higher self, and tap us into what we call channeling, different levels of emotions, energy emotions, right? Different frequencies. Everything in life is energy, frequency, and vibration. And so these are the tools that I use each day within my own practice to amplify myself so I can go out there and be of service to others and hold the vibration, hold the standard in my life that others want to mimic and follow. And so the body is just a showcase of that. And a lot of times, a lot of us do this with our minds. The problem is that we are too much in our minds trying to structure, trying to control, trying to build, as opposed to allowing the mind to connect with the body. So the first thing we want to do is we want to start this process by just bouncing our feet up and down just like this, creating a pump within our lymphatic system. The lymphatic system are pretty much related to our anatomies, although different scientists and different philosophers will combat what each one means because based on how it's presented to us. But within that system, the lymphatic system, the nadis, this is where we start to pump fluid, lymphatic fluid through our body to help move toxins and get our body rejuvenated, creating space, creating flow. And so we stay into this tap, we breathe into the top, we release. And so you can buy a trampoline or a rebounder online on Amazon. They'll also be for sale soon on ManifestMeraki.com. That's where we're going to be holding the human optimization training step-by-step guide. The more tools that you bring into your house, the more you can utilize the guide into your benefit for not just yourself, but your loved ones and everyone who you come in contact with. Now the guide is only $1 a day if you sign up for the whole year, so that's $365 for the year. And for $1 a day, you get a continuous blog of information based on all the practices that have been developed through not just my own work and practices, but my team of wellness coaches, healers, counselors that I have connected with that are willing to share their work on that website as well. On top of that, you'll get these videos that are going to give you an introduction into the exercises, the flows, the methods. And that introduction is going to lead you to your own path of functional training and movements that's going to align yourself to your higher self. And the way we align ourselves to our higher self is to get our body moving, to get our minds focused on attention, and to flow that energy within us. This method that I'm doing right now on the trampoline is a method that I like to call the chi bath method. And so the chi bath method is an inner body cleanse, an inner chi, inner energy cleanse, and we utilize the trampoline, the rebounder, to pump the lymphatic system, to give ourselves this cleanse. And so why are we doing this? Well, there's a lymphatic system, the body works on its own, right? So circulatory system, all of that, but the lymphatic system does not. It requires our intention to move it. That's where our immunity is highly connected, right? Our lymphatic system is like the first level of it. Because you gotta understand, we have this skin, this organ, which is the skin. And then past that, underneath the skin, we have a first layer of muscle, which is fascia. And then with that is all these different nerve endings, and in between the grooves of our muscle and different aspects of the muscle is the lymphatic system. So where the nadis lay is where our chakras start to align once we get into the spinal system, right? And so all this is kind of like an electrical scale that goes through our body. And so they say self-care is a form of prayer. And what you do for yourself, right? God only does for what they do for themselves. That's who they help, right? You can't just expect God or any kind of higher power to take care of you if you're not taking care of yourself. And so going into your station, tapping into your lymphatic system, giving your body a fighting chance each morning to require the energy it needs to create a circulatory system to drain the fluids in your body is the first step of a great mindfulness towards doing something, creating action to building an immune system that is going to take care of you. You know, so you don't have to work out in your house every day. You don't need to be in this position. And so we sit here for a little bit longer. We drop our shoulders. The body's relaxed. The body's limp. The knees are slightly bent. When I say slightly bent, just unbuckled. And we're tapping up and down into the heels. What we're doing is we're pumping our heels, which is allowing the fluid to go through our body. Now from here, we're going to take our hands and we're going to start rubbing ourselves. Now I want to start with either the left side or the right side, whatever is most comfortable with you. We're going to breathe into that. What this is doing is we're helping some fascia release, helping move the fluid within the lymphatic system, and opening up ourselves to receive new energy, new emotion through our breath, new chi. We're recycling. And we're guiding the body to create space to heal, to let go of the old. And our past experience is all withheld within our muscles and our joints, different molecules. It's all information. Our body is an amazing chip. It's like an SD card where we're kind of plugged into this universe and we hold on to the information. And that information gets stored in our subconscious, which is past this conscious 3D level. And so by you doing practices like this, we're actually giving our body a fighting chance to regain strength to overcome experiences that we once perceived as a horrible thing in the past. So we keep moving one knee up, one knee down. Let's get our kneecaps in flow. Move the fluid into the knees. If you have arthritis, fibromyalgia, any kind of pain, nerve endings, this is the way to go. For anyone and anything, the rebound, it's very simple. You don't even have to go hard. And in fact, I'm just going because that's my flow, but you can even do this. And this is so good. This is a yin. This is all you need. And with that, you can go into your up. You can stop moving and draining the body, breathing. Simple. I want to get into more things. We can get into resistor bands. We can get into sandbags. We even get into some music. But little by little, the goal is to give you guys something to chew on. If you don't have a rebounder or a trampoline with you now, you can simply go on a mat. I'm on a mat right now. So you can simply go on a mat and just bounce up and down on that and just kind of bounce in place. And the mat, a nice thick mat, will allow you to at least push into that lymphatic system. And just you move your feet up and down and just breathe. Do that for a few minutes. Rub yourself, stay within yourself. Just stay still in that space and move. And at the end, sit down, be with yourself for a few minutes, and let your body do what it does best, which is helps itself guide it. I hope this helps, guys. Stay tuned for the next video.